Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming out today. This is a special occasion for us at the Y, and hopefully, and it is a special occasion to be here on the WUSU campus. So we're very excited everyone could be here. It's a great turnout. First of all, just to start off, I'd like to recognize our elected officials here. Pete Meitzner is here, and Michael O'Donnell. So thanks, you guys, for coming. Appreciate that. And also on the program is Brendan Johnson, who's this Y is in his district as well. So we're excited to have him here. So we're just gonna say a few thank yous. There's so many people that made this happen. I just really wanted to start out by thanking all the people that made this happen, and particularly, and so I'm just gonna go through a few people from Wichita State, Dr. Andy Tompkins, Dr. Tomlin, I don't see here, Andy Schlapp, Dr. Terry Hall, is she here? She's okay, and Dr. Jessica Provines and Camille, are you guys here? Good, awesome. So these guys have been there from the very beginning as well. So I want to thank that. Emily Patterson and Shelly Martin Coleman, or Coleman Martins, excuse me, and Lou Heldman are here somewhere, and John Lee here as well. So I wanted to say thanks to all you guys that also made a big difference in making this happen. As many of you know, we have a partnership. Wesley also has an urgent care that's coming soon, and they've been a big part of this from the very beginning too. And I think James Stepien and Jeremy Pauley are here. Can you say thanks to those guys? Awesome. And from the Y, we had a lot of people made this happen, but Adam Elliott and Mim McKenzie, Jennifer Keene, George Sorensen, all you guys, great job to make this happen. Really want to say thank you to you guys as well. A couple of key important guests as well is I wanted to thank Randy Coonrod and Associates in Construction, who built this amazing building that you're all going to share in, and Robert Love and Schaefer Johnson Cox. I don't know if Robert's here, but I want to say thank you to them as well. Two people that aren't here today that we would not be here without them. One is Dr. John Bardo, who certainly had the vision to make this happen, and another longtime friend of the YMCA is Dr. Jim Farha, who also was a key donor to this YMCA. So just wanted to acknowledge those guys. Wish they would be here today, of course, and we wouldn't be here without them. So. So this is going to be quick. I have to say that we at the Y feel like this is a win-win-win partnership, right? We know that this one for the YMCA is just such a win. We want to serve as many people as we possibly can, and particularly having given students a great experience is a really special opportunity for us. We want them to have a great experience while they're here on campus and with the Y. But we also know that Wichita State, the university itself, wins because they're going to, hopefully with a building like this and a facility like this and programming like this, that we can attract and retain more students, right? Which is what we need. And we know the students, hopefully we have a great experience here at this YMCA, but also you have access to the Student Health Center, Wesley, and 10 other YMCAs in Wichita. So we think that's a win. And then finally, we're super excited for the community that we can actually serve the surrounding community in this neighborhood and really make a difference here in partnership with Wichita State and all the folks that we want to do that for. And so today, we have someone representing each of those perspectives that's going to just say a couple of words. And so I just wanted to, we're going to start with David Shannon, who's our current chair of the Metro Board, and he's going to talk about the Y. Thanks.
Thanks, Ron. Well, as he mentioned, my name's David Shannon, and I have had the honor for the last about year and a half being the chair of the Metro Board for the Greater Wichita YMCAs. I can tell you from the board perspective, we have been extremely excited about this project for quite a while. In fact, when Ron before Ron was even here, we were kind of batting this idea around the boardroom, and then to have Ron had some, critical expertise from his previous role in doing something similar to bring in here and really make this a reality for us. So it has been fun to see it come together. It's been a challenge. It's been in many ways, like Ron mentioned, the partnership that was able to form, I thought, brought out some of the best in our community, kind of what we hope we can do. We can find partnerships. We can find ways that different organizations can come together and do something better when we're together. So that's been really exciting. I also think this is what we've been excited about from the beginning is just what a unique Y this is in our Y system here in Wichita. It's it's for the students, but it also serves this unique, we purposely are going to do outreach to the surrounding community. And, one thing we always talk about in our board meetings that's important to me personally too, is we always feel like within the Wichita community, you can make a pretty strong argument that stepping into one of our YMCAs is one of the most diverse places you can be in our community. We have the wealthy, we have the poor, we have the young, we have the old. It doesn't matter where you're from in this community, the Y is a spot for you. And this Y is just another big step in that direction for our students, for the community, for everybody in this area. This is hopefully going to be a great spot for you. So we're really excited about it. And lastly, the last thing I want to mention is the board worked awful hard. We had a lot of board members who committed a lot of time and effort and their own personal treasure to making this Y happen. They leaned on their friends for donations. They dug deep into their own pockets. And so from the board perspective, I'm awful proud to help lead that, and it's exciting to see this come to fruition. So thank you very much.
So I hurt my knee last Thursday, and it's still hard. So I'm not standing there to give him the hook or anything. I'm just standing because it's easier to stand than sit. Next, we have our student body president, Katrina, and she's going to talk to us as well from the student perspective.
Hi, everyone. Woo! Sorry, there's a water bottle up here. My name is Katrina Miller, and I'm the student body president here at WSU. I am so excited to be here with you all to celebrate the grand opening of the Steve Clark YMCA and the Student Wellness Center. Throughout my college career, I've had the opportunity to watch this building come to fruition and truly believe that this wellness center will be able to promote a more holistic approach to health and wellness, provide more applied learning opportunities for our students here at Wichita State, and strengthen WSU's relationship with our Wichita community. I look forward to the wonderful opportunities this partnership will bring to not only our students, university, but also the Wichita community in the future. Thank you.
Great job. And now from the representing university, our new president, Dr. Jay Gold.
Okay, I always wanted to do this since we're here. YMCA, come on. How many of you want to do that? This is great. First of all, I want to say thank you to Steve and the Clark family. This is such an important facility for this institution and for this community. I have already said that the student experience is my top priority as the president of this institution. And this facility emulates everything we want as far as the student experience. An opportunity to put mind and body at ease and to really have a place where we can come together with the community, where faculty, the president of the university, yes, I signed up for the Y, I encourage everybody else to sign up for the Y, can work out with the student and have conversations. This is now destination number 1 on our student recruitment tours, and it's a key asset for us, and it's just wonderful that what we're trying to accomplish here. I would say that the YMCA is very close to me. My wife and I have always been members of the Y. We're Y family. My wife was a soccer coach, and I coached Y volleyball. And just for those parents out there, I'll say the kids who I coached club Y volleyball, that went on to play other club, all played in college. So there might be scholarships for you. So that's your return on investment in your Y membership. I also want to thank our staff, our students, and our faculty. It's really important that we are a community university, that we're open to the community. And from parking and having to make some sacrifices for the parking, as president, you hear those, and for the openness to our community in this facility and on our campus, it's really important. And that's what I think will make this a unique and just wonderful opportunity and a YMCA that I hope other universities throughout the nation try to emulate. So thank you for the Y, thank you, Steve, and thank you to our students, faculty, and staff for making this a reality today.
Awesome, thank you. Next, I guess we're excited to be able to serve the community outside of just the student the campus. And so today we have Brandon Johnson, Councilmember Johnson, who's going to talk to us about how this might affect the community.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here on today, opening this facility. One of the things we've talked about in the community for some time is having the community come on campus and what can they do on campus. And now we have this wonderful facility that we can go back to the youth in the community, the adults in the community, and have them come up here not only to work out, get wellness, but see what else is on Wichita State's campus. Today, the council approved some IRBs for NADAP to be here. So we'll have one more business on campus here that young people can see that is benefiting our community. And now they can not only see that, but be here at the YMCA. And I'm definitely thankful to the university and staff for continuing to do that and respond to the community needs of, we want to be on campus too. So this is just another one of those things that does it. We live down the street, so my wife's already told me we'll be working out here at the YMCA. So my 5:30s will probably be here now. But again, it's awesome to have this over here on campus, open to the community, providing something not only for the students, but for the young people on the outside who may not have ever stepped foot on campus. This is one of those things that can bring them here, continue to grow our city, and keep our young talent here in Wichita. So again, congratulations. This is a wonderful day. Looking forward to using this facility and seeing more people here.
So my first week in Wichita, I met with Andy Slapp and Dr. Tomlin and others to talk about the possibility, and I left a little discouraged and thinking that this might not really be a possibility. And I actually had my first lunch with Steve Clark, and Steve at that point said, well, if we could pull that off, I might support this thing. And had to kind of rethink my first impression after that conversation. But Steve is really the one person who got the vision very early and really led the way in the campaign to make this happen. And he's been a leader of our YMCA for many years and super influential, as well as a key leader at Wichita State, as we all know. So I'd like to welcome Steve up to the stage.
Thanks, Ron. Well, Dr. Golden thanked me, but I'll tell you what, the Y is thousands of people. And so it really isn't me. It's so many people, it's hard to even name. The Y has 200,000 odd members now. And as Ron said, I've been involved with the Y for many, many years. Matter of fact, I'll tell you a short story, but there are just no better people involved than the Y. There's a lot of board members here that really worked on this project, and the Shannon family was very, very generous, and Randy Coonrod built this facility, as Ron said, but was also extremely generous. And it's kind of a sad day because Dr. Jim Farha his funeral is tomorrow, and he was just such a stalwart for the Y. So I hope you all remember Dr. Jim because of everything he's done good for the community. But I was selling Christmas trees at the Y lot. I think this was back in the 1970s. And I wasn't terribly active in the Y, but I looked around at all these people there, and it was a cold evening, and they were selling Christmas trees. And after I got to know a few of them, I said to myself as I left, I said, these are just a lot of good people trying to do good things for other people. And these are the kind of people I want to be associated with. So I got my first interest in the Y then. And I've really enjoyed participating, and so many wonderful people that you meet with the Y, and so many friendships. So I have to thank everybody for what they've done here. But, you know, there's one thing that I always think about when I think about the YMCA. Every gymnasium at a YMCA has the core values of the Y in it: respect, responsibility, caring, and honesty. And if we can impart some of those values to just a few of the thousands and thousands of people that will end up using this YMCA, why, I think we can say to ourselves, we've done a very good thing here. So thank you all very much for coming, and I know this is going to be a tremendously exciting facility for not only the students, but many, many other people. So we wish them well. They've got a wonderful staff. Thank you.
So this is the moment of truth. We're going to see if we can pull this off. We're going to cut the ribbon here. And Steve and Dr. Golden, you guys are the scissor people. I think we can all be in the picture. So we got those. Yeah, well, come on, you guys stand behind. Steve, you guys get in the middle there. Thanks everybody for coming. It was really, this is just the first day of many years of impact in this community. We also thought we have some cameras up here, and anybody who wants to we'd like to just take a group shot with anybody who wants to be in it. We can stand up in front here with everybody or come on up, but we just like to get kind of memorialize the day and get as many people as we can up here and take a shot, right? So if you're involved in the project at all, or you're just walking by and you still want to be in the picture, come on up.
Stand right here. Here.